Hey everyone, this is Towelliee with TGN.TV and welcome to the Bastion of Twilight. This is Twilight Ascendant Council 25-man hard mode. And this is a pretty difficult fight. A lot of guilds try to save this as their, 12 or 13, 13 or 13 fight. We got it down in just a few nights of progression, which I was really proud of. And let's talk about the differences. Now, the differences between hard mode and normal is that in hard mode, the other two council members waiting at the top, Arian and Terrestra, interfere in phase 1 and vice versa. So in phase 1, this is what Arian and Terrestra do during the fight. Terrestra does Gravity Core, crushes an enemy with intense gravitational force, inflicting 1,000 physical damage every 2 seconds. While the target is affected, the gravitational field periodically hinders the movement and actions of nearby allies. So if you have Gravity Core, you're gonna be slowed down really, really slow, and you're gonna slow down anyone around you, which sucked for me because sometimes I would get Gravity Core while a Glaciate was about to go off, and I would be like, LOL, I need to get the fuck out of here. I don't know if I could bubble it or not. I think I was able to bubble it once because I got caught with both a fucking waterlog and a Gravity Core, and I was like, oh, I'm just bubbling all this shit and running. Arian does Static Overload, charges an enemy with energy that electrifies nearby allies, causing them to suffer 6,400 to 7,500 nature damage every 2 seconds. The powerful gravitational fields can cause this energy to dissipate harmlessly. So, basically, all you want to do is you want to have a spot in the room for these people to go to whenever they have Gravity Core or the Static Overload, and that's about it. So what's going to happen here is just like normal mode, folks. We got to take these guys to 25% each. We tank them on top of each other, and I just move Feludius out whenever there's a whenever a Glaciate is about to go off. Hydro Lance has to be interrupted 100%. When Ignatius does his shield, you guys have to pump out a good, I think it's like 4 million damage, and you have to do it quick, okay? Hopefully, you have to manage the buffs, the fire and the ice buff, manage them. If the melee get the ice buff, give it to the range. If the range get the fire buff, give it into the melee. 25% each. Now we got Terrestra and Arian. And let's talk about what happens here. We still have the lightning rods in this phase, okay? We still have the eruption. Hardened skin, for the love of God, you have to interrupt it. It hurts me like fucking hell. Now, besides lightning rod, what happens is a frost beacon gets spawned in the room, which I'm assuming Feludius does, okay? Marks the target for pursuit by a frozen orb. Now, what happens during the fight is Ignatius lays out this fire patch on the ground, alright? So what you have to do is you have to take the frost beacon and kite it over the fire patch on the ground for it to dissipate. As you can see right there under my feet, the frost beacon is about to come up. It doesn't target tanks. Now, if this frost beacon actually touches and gets to you, it will wipe the entire raid. It does an AoE damage that's like infinite amount of yards. As you can see right there at the top of the screen, it was chasing somebody. That person chased it over the fire, and once it got over the fire, that was the end of that. But we wiped quite a few times to people who were just like, not fast enough. Sometimes if you get stuck in a slow, you need to be life gripped out of the slow, and then you have to keep, like, sometimes we had to like chain life grip people away from the frost beak, because the frost beak, as you can see, it moves pretty damn fast, and if it targets someone who doesn't have some sort of speed boost, maybe even if you have your enchant to your boots, it still might not help you. You still need a life grip. You still need I forgot what the name of the spell is from Holy Priest that speeds you up, fucking rocket up your ass. I don't know, but same deal here. There's two major abilities that Terrestra and Arian do. Terrestra does Quake. If you want to negate the Quake damage, you need to take the Call of the Winds, which is that tornado on the north side of the room right there. Once you have that, Quake will not hurt you because you'll be levitated. Get it? Ground effect. Levitated. Can't touch you because you're levitated. Arian does a Thunderstruck, which means you need to be grounded. As you can see right there, I'm going to step into the grounded to my right. There you go. It just pulled me in. That little aura from the ground, that's the grounding. That'll prevent us from getting hit from the Arian's Thunderstruck. So same deal here. Take both of them to about 25%, okay? If you're taking Terrestra, Hardened Skin, for the love of God, just fucking interrupt that. Get them out of Eruption. Eruption punch you in the air just like that. It also has an extra little because it doesn't seem like I'm being hit by Eruption. I move out of it, but I still get hit by it. So it seems like it's like a chain of rocks. And here we go. With our powers combined, Earth, Weaned. I love that little Indian kid. It was crazy. So now the Elementium Monstrosity. He has 24%, 30 million HP. We're going to do this. The range, we already preset where the range are going to stand. As you can see, we put the markers up for square, triangle. As long as the range stay in those spots, they should not chain. As you can see, looking at the upper right hand corner, they are not even chaining each other to the other groups, which is beautiful because now we are maximizing DPS. Sometimes some people get out of hand. They like to move a lot. The liquid ice on the ground does a shit ton of damage, folks. Tell your fucking melee not to even stand by it. Always try to stand near the tank with the head of the boss. The monstrosity has such a huge hitbox. As you can see, look at where some of the melee are hitting him from. He has a huge hitbox. You do not need to stack on top of him. It's like a 20-yard range. So right here, we're at about 13, 12%, and we're all still alive. Eventually, that the electrical lightning bolt thing, whatever he's doing, the chain lightning is doing a lot more damage. If a tank gets pulled in a gravity pull, don't worry about it. He's gonna do lava seeds right there. Find a safe spot. Don't fucking stand in it because it hurts a lot on hard mode. I already popped my Divine Guardian. All cooldowns I think have been popped. Right now it's just up to the raid to finish him off. We've lost a few melee. We've lost a few range. But in the end, we get the fucking Elementium Monstrosity. We killed Twilight Ascendant Council 25 hard mode. Good job, Huge in Japan. We did a great job. And a few nights of progression. That's all it took. It wasn't that bad. This has been Towelliee with TGN.TV. Visit my live stream, justin.tv/Towelliee. My personal website, holyshield.com. Facebook.com/Towelliee. Twitter.com/TowelTheTank. I'm always doing something. Look at those websites. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Let me know how your guild did this. If your guys did it, let me know what strategies you used. I think what we did was pretty good. Some people don't like really tanking Falutius and Ignatius on top of each other in phase 1 because it causes too much trouble. I think it's one of the best strategies to use. There you go. I'm showing you the loot. Oh, I showed you some of the loot for you people who whine and let, oh my god, show me the loot. Oh my god. God forbid you guys want to go to Atlas Loot and look up the loot yourselves. You know, oh no, you have to see it on maybe some blurry ass video. But, you know, my videos aren't blurry because I'm fucking pro. But, like I said, once again, Twilight Ascendant Council. Give me your comments. Tell me what you think. Hopefully my next video that I'm going to be showing you will be our 13 of 13 hard mode, which will be Alakir 25 hard mode. We just killed Cho'Gall. We cleared everything this week. We might be doing Sinestro and Alakir later on before the reset. Thank you for watching. Peace out, guys. Take care.